Welcome to episode 1 of our Last of Us 2 gameplay comparison to season 2 of the show. We're excited. It's me and Ariel. No cameras. Just going to be talking over this masterpiece of a game.
Yeah, because I don't think we would do it much justice with our faces
come on.
being.
Yeah, you don't want
on
to.
it.
You don't
Yeah.
want to see our faces. You just want to see this fantastic game.
For real.
So
This is cool because it's been a long time coming as well. Because like about almost 5 years ago, we reviewed this game,
wow, that's
and
so true.
and now we're talking about it again in a different circumstance,
Yeah, man.
and it's in one that's well deserved. So this is cool. I like this recap.
I know. Yeah, I actually forgot they did this.
Yeah, this is really cool.
It's like a recap, but like different shit you see, you know?
Yeah, but getting right into it, this is also literally just, I guess, the psychiatrist conversation that.
Yeah,
that
well,
Joel
I
had.
mean, remember
Yeah.
also episode 1 of season 2, it started right with the Fireflies from Abby's perspective.
Yep. Which is cool, something we didn't see before,
Right.
which
And
adds so much context.
so what do you prefer the viewer finding out her motivation immediately, or would you have preferred it to be done the other way around, like how it was here, where it's like we didn't really know what the hell was going on until it happened, like why she did it?
What do you do?
That's actually one of the most challenging parts of adapting a video game, because
For sure.
you're taking something that you're playing as the character, and now you're forced to make these decisions that you think are benefiting you because you have to survive. So you like literally like when you're put to play as Abby and you're fighting in the snow and stuff, you're just like, well, I got to do it in order for the game to advance.
Right.
And then you're kind of also, they pull the wool over you because you don't know what you're getting into. But I feel like setting the tone for it visually and even cinematically works better overall with the story. You know why? Because bro, that part still hits where Joel saves her.
Oh yeah.
It's like, that's what I mean. The story beats still flow just as they should.
That's a lot.
And I don't think it took anything away to the story. I just think it just added more context. It just kind of lets you know that Abby is on a mission, and she's determined.
Right. She is in a lot of ways Ellie. Like
exactly.
Like
they mirror each other perfectly.
Exactly. Like literal like just forces of nature, and they just won't take no for an answer, you know what I mean? Like they are so locked in on what they want that it's like, or what they deem is the right thing to do, that nobody can.
The greatest video game ending right there, by the way.
One of it might be
We should head back.
Like that. Well, you're right, man. Like they mirror each other really well, and that's what made playing as Abby, I think, even much more enjoyable.
Yeah,
because I'm like, oh shit! Like I spent half the game playing as Shorty.
Like,
and
yo, what game does that, bro? Like, for real.
No game does that. No game does that.
I know like a lot of people have their issues, but I'm sorry, man. This shit is so good, and like,
but that's the thing.
I don't mind a lot of the changes they're also making to the show, which is like crazy. Like, because at first, see, like we talked about it a little bit, obviously just on our own, but like, the first episode of this season was pretty, like, obviously it wasn't shot for shot, but a lot of it was pretty much
like bare like pretty much what we got.
Yeah, what we get in the game. This latest episode 2, because guys, we're playing this now. It's April 21st, so only 2 episodes dropped.
Shot for shot, bro.
Until when. I mean, I guess we'll get to it. We'll talk about it more when we get there. But I mean, things like
spoilers ahead, guys. If you're watching this, like, come on, man.
Spoilers. Like Dina and Abby or not Abby, Dina and Ellie not
Yeah.
being together and having that moment at
Yep.
oh, that's another thing. What's his name? The fucking
Jesse.
no, not Jesse. The guy who they said that Joel killed, that Joel had to kill, the therapist's husband.
Jesus.
Starts with an E. I'm tripping.
It's not Edwin.
No, not Edwin. It's oh my god.
Let me see it. Wait, hold on.
Now it's gonna fucking bug the hell out of me.
Bro, ride the horse, Mark. I'll
Yeah.
get it. Let me look this up. The Last of Us. Let's see here.
Whoa, little laggy there. Whoa.
Yeah, one of the highest rated episodes of the show's running, like, so far. Crazy. That's the thing, since we don't ever see her, man. Like, she doesn't, like, I don't see his name mentioned here, even in the... You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If we at least had a visual reference.
No.
Whatever, you know what we mean.
Yeah, because you don't see him. He's obviously dead in the show. Like, you never actually see him.
Yeah.
But isn't he the one who's supposed to teach Dina about like wiring and stuff and whatever? And then it was Joel in the show. That was like something little I felt like I noticed. I could be wrong.
Was it Eugene, bro?
Eugene, that's his name.
Eugene. Was my foot behind the line?
That was your foot behind the line. Foot was definitely behind the line.
My goodness.
I think
Say I'd have done different.
yes, Eugene was he was like into electronics and stuff, like, so he was the guy for that.
Take it to the
Yeah. And it seemed like Dina and him kind of had a close, like, ish relationship,
Yeah.
And it seems like they replaced that with Joel. Like Dina and Joel. And I wonder now is that gonna impact how she, like, is she gonna be basically like on 10, like how Ellie's gonna be going forward? Like, where
no,
you don't think so?
I don't think so, bro, because like it would change the balance of their dynamic there.
It would. I mean, but they also didn't show them hooking up at Eugene's. So like they didn't, like, that didn't happen. So like their relationship is,
that was never a thing.
That relationship is already changed. Like,
but
go ahead.
there is a benefit here though. There's a benefit here because this helps build off of her relationship with Jesse, at least.
Yes,
that's
something else that I think is cool. It's like they
have
this,
my god,
because he's been training her. He's been like low key, like fucking Rocky Balboa. Her.
She's a squire right now.
Yeah, she's a squire.
She's a squire.
Yeah, which I definitely like. I enjoy that because I think.
Hey.
She definitely like is gonna need, obviously, like, because she's going against, like, these wolves are not.
What's up, Joel?
The wolves aren't a fucking joke. You know what I mean? They're, trained, highly trained, whatever.
And they're organized, yeah.
And they're organized, yeah. So it's
talking about
she's gonna need the training, and I think we're gonna see a lot of that going forward. And I did see one criticism, which I did want to definitely talk about. I want to mention it now before I forget. And yes, guys, we're going to talk over the cutscene. Sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah, because this is a playthrough.
Yeah.
They told me a joke.
And but also comparison. We're also going to be discussing all of this. But I actually really like how they handled the infected. They've been in the show. It's like they're evolving, which they didn't really do in the video games, to the extent that it's like
in the game we kind of just like I see where you're going with it, but I want to let you finish your point though, because
So
like
yeah,
maybe there's something here that
I saw a critique saying that in the first episode it kind of felt like there wasn't any tension or stakes when they ran into like the clickers and stuff like that. It kind of felt like they were less like, oh, like whatever, like ho hum, which
Okay.
in reality for them it probably was ho hum because it's like, yo, like we've done this before. Obviously
Exactly.
it's serious,
It-
but like it's
Mhm.
fine. And
It's
then
a
but then
routine,
once
it's
she
routine.
runs into you feel the tension kind of when she ran in when Ellie was one on one with that the stalker, and you see how intelligent it was, where it's hiding. It's like stalking her literally, hence the name. But you know what I mean? It's like
Mhm. I mean, the same thing happened in the game, man. Like the first encounter with it was a weird kind of adjustment because you're used to just like kind of like fighting these things head on.
yeah,
But the game does a good job. Is just in terms of like fighting them. Sure, it didn't feel like the threat was as bad
yeah,
because they would just attack you randomly. But it's kind of like you could just turn the corner and like find them and like just fight them. Like,
yeah. No, like
whereas
you go ahead.
no, I'm just saying that the show does raise the stakes on how smart and like intelligent they are.
Right,
It's just
yeah.
in the game there wasn't that much of a distinction because it just felt like
Whatever.
like
Yeah.
like bro, I could just like shoot you like whatever.
Exactly. And I think that's something that it needed to do. And I think I like how they separated it, where it's like, oh, like they're like whatever, and then you start seeing, oh yeah, they're hiding. Oh yeah, they're hiding under the snow. You know, they're all stock like to conserve, like to make sure they don't freeze to death. Like what? Like, you know, and
That
then
is smart as hell.
and then all the when they found out that the like I guess the hive mind portion of it was like exposed, they all turned and said nope. Like that's interesting to me. I like
yeah because yeah, that makes sense because of the pipe when they were cleaning they were cleaning out that stuff.
they found
there.
out, oh shit.
That didn't suck.
So they
Man,
ran over
that-
there and started fucking shit up.
Guys, just so you know, part of the reason why like sequences like that work is because there's like
She's yours.
there's something satisfying about a video game getting more
I don't
challenging
know
as
the
you go
first thing
along.
about
Promise
this.
that I teach
In
you
a similar sense to a story or action, like if there's an action sequence,
You did.
okay, you have like almost like, you know, we're gonna be super visual and metaphorical with this, but like picture what's a Halo map.
What's a Halo map? Valhalla.
Yeah, just give me like, all right, perfect. Thank you for giving me one I could remember.
yeah. I
So
forgot to go-
Valhalla,
I went back to Halo 3 for a second.
so every multiplayer map has lanes, 3 lanes, right?
Do you remember
This,
the show?
I feel like here we had 3 angles of action where you have the angle of Abby and Joel, you had the angle of Jackson
What is the
Hole,
downside?
and then you had the angle of Ellie.
Yes.
And they all converge, and that's what
It's
good
time
that's what a good story does, is that
Yep.
you have everything happening, you have all these moving pieces and they eventually converge. And dude, the shot when the camera was above Abby and it just kept going up and you just kind of see the scope of where she is, and I think
Yeah.
that's something that I feel like like this kind of genre doesn't do enough of, like really give you a scope of it where you feel the intensity of it without going, oh, that's just a bunch of CGI guys anyway. So like don't get me wrong,
Yeah,
World War Z,
the production went
World War
crazy.
Z, yeah, exactly. Like World War Z is like is I'm sure is entertaining and stuff. I haven't seen it, but you know, in the trailer you just see like mountains of like zombies just climbing each other. It's like, okay, bro,
Right.
like you want to eat that bad? Like, all right, like you know what I mean? Like
Well,
whereas this.
That's but like it's like they're actually intelligent and there's like it's not
Exactly. It just feels like this is a consequence of something. They're not just mindlessly.
just like
You know what I mean?
Yes,
Like
absolutely.
it just works, and I appreciate that heavily because like you could tell that they coordinated everything really well. It was giving Lord of the Rings, when they were in Jackson there.
It was just Dina being Dina.
Um,
She didn't mean anything.
wow,
bad.
I just realized that.
I was talking about your fight with Seth.
What?
Wait,
Hold on, let me refresh this.
you kissed Dina?
What happened?
Okay, nothing.
Oh.
That if I go away from
We're
if
broken
I
up
go
one
away
week,
from
you
the
make a move on
browser,
my
it
girl?
kind of like lags a bit.
Oh, like
But
yeah.
this was
that's
also
right,
yeah,
Trying to
this
make
was
you
also
jealous.
shot for shot, guys. Like
I wouldn't
damn
This,
near.
this whole scene, yeah, I know, right?
Yeah.
I'm
messing with you, man.
Yeah.
He's like, I'm just fucking with you. I don't care.
Get dressed.
You know that this in this scene right here is like
Yeah.
I was like, yo,
It's kinda
That's how
Jesse,
you did
keep him
that.
around.
It's kinda
Keep him
fucked you
around.
did that. Yeah, no, it's great. And the guy who's playing
That's
him,
fine.
I haven't seen him anything before
Excellent.
this. Excellent, though.
Spot on, bro.
Excellent.
Like the
Excellent.
casting.
Always, bro. And let's address this real quick because I know some people are
What's
saying like, oh, like Caitlyn Denver should have been cast as Abby and blah blah blah.
Oh,
And-
ironically enough, she was
I know, she-
in the running.
Yeah, she auditioned. Yeah.
Yeah.
Listen, I get it. Like, people want it to like look exactly like the role and whatever
Joel
and
up?
blah blah blah. Listen, I'm not comparing like
That sucks.
this Ellie from the video game to Bella Ramsey's Ellie. I'm not. Only
Shut
because
up.
like
Just about to get
comparing in the sense that it's like, oh, if she doesn't fit into this,
everything?
then she's doing it wrong.
Yes.
Like, I don't think that. I kind of want to. I want it to be slightly
Heads up.
different. I don't want it to
Pop it down
be
this morning.
everything about every character does not have to be the exact same shot for shot all the
See if I
time.
got this right.
Like,
You kissed Dina.
it just doesn't. And
Yeah.
I like that
Which
she
triggered
has a
Seth
little
to
bit
call you
more,
not so nice word. Then Joel decked him,
I guess, oomph.
and then
You know what I mean? Like, she,
Oh yeah, she's definitely a bit rougher around the edges.
yes,
That's for sure.
exactly.
Yeah,
Like, she's like, oh fuck this, like blah blah blah, like.
Mhm.
You know, like stop asking me a fucking Joel, blah 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 blah. I'm like, yo, like this is like, I like it. It kind of fits. Like I like that there's these little
So-
distinctions in how they
We're okay.
do, and then comparing it to like the. We'll talk about it more when we get there, but like the death scene when Joel, spoiler alert, dies.
It was just.
Um,
I want you to think.
Whoa, why is my there we go. My game just like went like 20 frames a second. When Joel dies, there's a difference in how they even, from what I remember, like how they portrayed the
Yeah,
that
was a
whole
bit of
they went
lag
through that
there.
scene.
Sure, I just saw that. Yeah, it was weird.
Yeah.
Hey, Jesse.
Oh, hi.
But hopefully it's not too bad. But there's a bit of a difference in how they portrayed the roles
Mhm.
or portrayed that scene rather. So Ellie in the game is much more like, I'll fucking kill you, blah blah blah. Like, but in the show it kind of flipped where she was more like. It kind of felt like, oh man, she's kind of been putting on like trying to show how tough she is in the show,
Mhm.
you know. But then when it's like in that moment, she was like, no, please don't, please, please, you know, like you kind of saw like the more human side of her come out, where
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Like it was like
that was devastating, man.
dude, I thought it was more brutal in the show than it was in the game.
I was drinking.
Like,
Nah, bro. in the
dude, she was
game,
beating
they
the shit out of him, like
Trying to say I'm sorry.
punching. Boom.
I don't know. I feel like in the
boom,
game
boom.
they showed. They did. Yeah, she was going in. And I feel like even with Abby being as strong as she is in the game, right? Like, bro, like you wanted her to cave Joel face, like you know what I mean? Like,
Right.
Thank you, Seth.
oh, this guy's an asshole.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
Yo, if we get a flashback on him right now, I'm telling you right now, still don't care.
I appreciate that.
Didn't
You
so-
cannot redeem
is
a
that
person
is
like
that,
this.
Is that a joke? Like it was like
Bacon
saying,
sandwiches.
didn't
that
I?
we'll get like
that
a
we're gonna-
backstory on him?
Yeah, or is that real?
I mean, I heard that we will because it'll like similar to how Bill like in like we got kind of like a bit of more insight that we did in the game.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, it'll probably be like that, but I just don't know how that'll tie into that character because who cares, you know?
Right.
Smells good.
It's a bigot.
Yours.
It's a
Sure.
big.
It's fine.
Let me walk you out.
Okay.
So I was checking something on the on OBS. All right.
Yeah, I just even lowered the quality a bit on my end, so I don't like. I hope I'm not affecting any of this.
No, that's not your fault.
If you go up to the northwest
alright.
lookout, they're scheduled to arrive later today. But watch yourself. I mean, there's too many sightings of infected recently.
Of course. I was gonna check out.
Too bad the
pregame.
game's so damn
I'll need
linear,
someone else to
man.
cover it.
Like I like kind of like,
Ellie,
especially
you
in
know the
parts like
preference.
this where it's kind of just walk and
really.
talk,
I know. I wish.
which is always like the tutorial part of the game. Is just
Right.
like, bro,
Like,
just
bro,
let me,
I don't
like,
care
be
about
free, like,
snowball fighting right now, bro. I'm not trying to do that.
Ellie,
yeah,
'Cause I'm about
Cause
to.
that
I'm about to.
that
do
legit
snowball
like,
fighting.
yo,
I don't know what's going on with you and Joel.
Neil, Mr. Druckmann, this did nothing for the
I'm
story.
sure you didn't mean
I
to,
get like
but-
tutorials. You gotta
This is
have
just-
them,
Yeah?
but you can do it.
Yeah, I
quick.
know. This is just to show, like,
Okay.
this is just to
Sorry.
show how good the PS4 was, bro. That's all.
Thanks.
When did this come out again?
Yo, Dina.
This was
Assignment.
what?
This was 2020,
Wow.
We get
2020.
girlfriend to the stables, please.
June 2020,
Holy shit. Doesn't another?
and I believe, I think it was June 21st, 2020, or June 20th, or something like that.
Can I talk to you?
Because I remember just walking to GameStop and being one of the only people there. Like, oh yeah, I'm here. You know I'm here.
Mm-hmm.
Damn, bro, I had the steel book too.
Bro, what do you think?
I got the collector's edition. That's why I have the Ellie.
Oh right, yeah, the statue, yeah.
I just want to say sorry for running off last night.
Oh, it's okay. I totally get it. I felt bad.
Why?
Because I started the whole thing and I shouldn't have kissed you in front of all of those people.
No,
And
you were drunk. It's fine.
well, still, I don't want you to think.
No, I'm not reading into it or anything. Just
You know what I love about you? How you let me finish my sentences.
all right. Well, we should probably get going.
Yeah.
Ow! What the fuck? I'm not even playing. Cause you're a chicken? You're a chicken.
I hate this kid so much.
You want to fuck him up?
By the way, guys, the face model for Dina,
You asked for it.
she actually she has a YouTube channel. And she did her own playthrough of the game,
Yo, what is with my?
and it was actually
Go ahead.
pretty cool to see that. Cause, you know, to also shoot some even more bail for production on here. Ashley Johnson, who does the voice of Ellie,
Gotcha.
she played the TV Ellie's mom.
Yes.
So hold that.
That was a dope thing.
Like,
Like how to
yo,
involving them.
Yo, this is an M-rated game, and you're just throwing snowballs at kids. You know,
I know.
like what are we doing, bro?
I mean, frick. Don't tell your mom.
What are we doing?
What are you doing?
Oh, suck it.
Come on.
Ooh.
Oh fuck! I got hit.
I dodged.
Oh fuck! I got hit again. I just want to get this over with. Come on, hurry up.
In your face.
Ah. What happens if you lose? I just realized it's a scoreboard. What happens if you lose?
I don't know. What do you want from theory alone, Mark?
Come on. Ow! I know where you
Headshot.
live, Alex. Come on.
Yo, I think one of those snowballs from like 30 seconds ago, like they like collided in the air.
Eat snow.
What if I just stand in front of
That's
him?
a cool
This
deal.
one I just pegged the same.
You can't get me.
Yo, on me.
He's one shot. He's one shot.
Gotcha. You better run. You better run. Care. Eat it, shrimps. Hey. How's it feel?
Damn, called him shrimps.
Get her! Help me! You'll never get away with this. Whoa. Get off of her.
I mean, I guess this does show that, you know,
No, it does do something
The-
for the story. It does, but it just in
Yeah,
terms
it-
of like character, like who they are
I guess
and
I asked for that, huh?
their
Yeah, it's just
her,
like-
who she is really,
Let's
like
go.
Dina, because like you know she's like a whole new like you could see she has like a little bit more she has the charisma,
So,
like more
People like her.
yeah, exactly, yes.
yeah,
she
people like her, and she's likable. That's the thing, like,
Yep.
you know,
you're gonna like like this.
Isabella Merced, who just happens to always play the pregnant girl that gets in grave danger sometimes.
Thank you.
Shout out Alien Romulus, because she had people in, you know, the heartbeats were the BPMs were going crazy because, you know, you can't be pregnant dealing with xenomorphs, bro.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
That's a good.
I was stressing.
But similar in this, similar in this, you know, yo, shout out to Shimmer. Similar to this, where like Dina seems to be having this new relationship with Joel, like that's not really, you know, you could kind of say that that's completely opposite what we saw in the game.
Look who decided to join.
Like she seems to be spending time with them, and also Joel seems to just be trying to salvage whatever like relationship he can with a daughter figure.
And one for you.
This bro feels like such terrible shit for being an active shooter. He's just like,
Settle
alright,
down.
I guess.
For an active shooter.
Come on, Dina, you wanna watch Blade?
All right.
Bro, that's what he.
That's what he was. That's what he was.
On your routes, mark your logbooks, clear any infected you see. You run into anything you can't handle, come back.
Oh my god! I just realized,
Smart.
bro. I have to. Wait.
All right. Get going.
Now I know what's going on. Ariel.
Yeah, I'm here. What happened?
I forgot the setting. Hold on. I'll wait till the cutscenes are over. Let's just keep talking. So. Okay. This scene also pretty shot for shot, but we didn't get the whole Owen got Mel pregnant part. You know, like. Which is interesting.
I mean, it's not even really implied in the show either. Like,
yeah, like are they even together?
In the game, you kind of just like in the game visually, it's like Mel turns and you're like, oh, whoa, okay,
Yeah,
holy
yeah,
shit.
right. You don't know if she's pregnant or not. I mean, it would be. I wonder. I don't know though. I mean, I guess they're trying to do that to mirror, you know. I don't know. Actually, I don't know.
Oh, but that's the thing.
Like,
you
what-
can't
what-
say that they're trying to do that because they didn't even lay the groundwork for
That's
that.
what I'm
Because if
saying.
that
Like I was
the
like
case,
Dina
that
and
would have
her
been another story
both being
thread.
pregnant.
That would,
like, but
yeah,
then
that would have
her-
been.
and her ended up dying. I don't know. We'll see. I mean, like,
Wait, hold on. Let me actually do some medical accuracy here. Yeah. If somebody's being sedated while they're pregnant, is that harmful to the kid?
probably. But I don't know. I don't know if it's like in terms of.
Gotcha.
I don't know
It-
if it's,
Where have you been?
you know, how do I say, like, to the point of like death of the, you know, baby.
Yeah, I know.
I don't
No,
know.
no. So it's with, obviously they administered a safe dose. That's from my source. It is that's the only way that could have happened. But that would have been an interesting, but the thing, Mark, I think that the reason they even mentioned the whole Mel and Elliot thing is because
You sure
I feel
you
like
wanna
that
do
just
this
would have
when
been
sun's out?
another story thread that you would have had to build. But
Right.
I think they are at least
You
showing.
don't want to just tell me?
I feel like they're at least showing some sort of rapport, at least some sort of
He's
rapport
doing wandering
between
around
Abby
by
and
himself.
Elliot, because he's the only one that speaks out to her.
Right.
You too.
Yes.
So there's something of some sort of respect there, where like he's really the only one that talks out to her and says stuff.
Yeah,
So.
because she was also wilding in the show. Like she was saying, like, "Yo, I'll fucking kill her if you don't if you don't do what I'm like telling her to Mel."
And they're like, "Yo, chill. This
Really?
wasn't even."
Yeah, well, they're like, "Yo, we said we weren't gonna hurt anybody." She said, "I don't give a fuck." I was just like, "Damn!"
Yes.
Like, oh my god.
Yo, Abby was crashing out just asking questions, bro.
Word.
Not that far.
Incredible acting though. She
oh my
did,
god,
she did a really great
she
job.
She did a great job, man. And I gotta say,
and you could tell they had a good time on set too.
Yes, for sure. And I think there are. Hold on, there we go.
Are you breaking up with Mel?
What? No.
I just want to know why they left.
You wish.
I mean, I think it's honestly, I think they had to take that stuff out so they could add in that scene with Tommy and
We can't all be as graceful as
at Jackson
Maria?
Hole. Yeah, like that whole
What is that?
arc there, you know, and then
Try.
also setting up like they have to find a way to also suggest, oh look, the infected are getting smarter. You know, like they're
I know.
they have that scene, so like that's probably why they cut this out. That's probably where they cut the part where Ellie
that's
and
the thing.
Dina were were hooking up. You know.
When
Oh, by the way,
Have to
this
go
is
back
this
to
is to
play?
show that
Consider
this
it
I like this
opportunity
detail in the
to
game that kind of goes
I
unnoticed.
work my foot up your ass.
Like she you know she's scared of heights, so like that moment there is just like wow, like this girl's like on a mission for revenge and willing to like kind of bypass her own phobia to.
Yeah.
I love when look shout out to modern games that make you crawl through tight spaces so they could load the next area, you know. This game, by the way, guys, for PS4 had it was a double disc. You had to put one disc first to install it, and then the second one to play it. So it took about an hour to get the game going on launch day, but you know, we still rolling. It was all worth it. Every single gigabyte. This is
Have you told anyone else?
right here, like you know, playing it initially was just like, wow, this gives me hope. Like, holy shit, like you have this new character, like
Right. I was like, oh man,
Yeah,
maybe
like-
they need help or something. Like they
Yeah,
they heard about
yeah.
Joel or something for something or whatever, or they heard about Ellie
because
somehow.
yeah, because humans will always, you know, the antagonist will always be the human threat. It's just you don't know how bad it is until
can figure it
you
out.
get into the nitty gritty of it. And then you know what's crazy, Mark? The WLF isn't even the worst of it.
Yeah.
We can corner one of the patrols and get confirmation.
I can't wait till we get introduced to
The fucking cycles in Seattle, bro. Like, I don't even remember their names, bro.
It's like
That fuck,
wasn't it like
Well, then we make them.
the cult, that freaking cult,
yeah?
bro.
Let's just say the cult. Yeah.
You hear yourself?
Yeah, that's really what turned the game up for me.
Oh my
I like
God.
that addition. Yeah,
Loved it.
because I love the
What is going on?
subversion because Seattle is known for being this real like kind of holistic, like liberal and you know
The
kind of
liberals.
kind of wholesome place, and for it
It
to
got
become
turned
a haven.
down.
For it to become a haven for a cult
Should I say congrats?
that does not accept outsiders.
And the militia.
We can convince him, right?
It's kind of crazy. It's really kind of crazy.
Yo, it's crazy that she heard that somebody was pregnant,
I fucking knew I could.
and she was like, she's mad that they want to turn around. Like,
Insane.
yo, she doesn't give a shit.
Don't.
Yeah.
But this shows you how fucking
Well, this is similar
Like-
to I guess you could compare this to the intro scene to episode 2
right.
of showing how like determined she is.
Right, exactly. That's exactly what it is, and you get to you see how like, not just the determination, but just how much it's like really just warped her sense of priorities. Like, you find out somebody is pregnant, they are carrying a literal baby inside of their body, and you say, why can't she go and infiltrate this town and help me kill this dude? She's pregnant. Is that good enough for a reason? Like,
And Mel at the time as well she was like 3 months already, like or something like that. So it's just
yeah,
like, bro, like
come on,
what
man.
the
Like, it's like,
fuck?
yo, at least let her go back. Damn. Like, shit. But like, I just think it's such an interesting. Oh, what the fuck? I fucked up that jump.
Yeah, you did. That was
Boom.
weird.
All right. It's just such an interesting thing, man. Like, again, Ellie. Okay. And I wonder if they got the idea for the infected evolving from this scene. Like, you know, you see all the infected here,
I believe.
Look at this.
You know.
Look how many infected dead bodies are here. This is literally that scene where she runs in.
Yeah,
Where she,
yeah, yeah.
when she falls
yeah.
through, and then she. I think I'm eventually gonna see like an actual live infected in this, like not here.
Bruh.
This one's dead. I think. Right?
What if this is just people who like passed in an avalanche and
Oh,
they like
God.
and like the winter thawed over. They're not even infected. Like they're just oh shit! I forgot about this part. This is crazy. Your whole triangle, bro.
Yeah, nah, this one was infected. You can see the blood in the mouth.
Ew. Look, hey, all you literally you held triangle to load the next area.
Chill out, chill out, chill out.
Yeah, so guys, we're literally reaching the point in the show where we get there, man. This game always has such excellent cinematography.
Oh my god, wait! I have to take out this setting for triggers, like the haptic, adaptive triggers. I hate that.
Oh, you don't like that?
I hate it.
I love it.
I hate it.
I even love having it on in Spider-Man. It's good immersion. I like the immersion. It's cool.
I'm chilling with that. I don't want to be immersed in this game. I don't want to feel like I'm actually getting chased by zombies. I'm good. I don't need that anxiety. Run!
Yo, when I did these moves, I was like, wow, Abby really throws hands, bro. Never mind.
Yeah, nah, yeah, she super boxing. Oop, give me that. Reload. I'm dropping another mag. All right.
Bro, you do not need to look for materials on this this difficulty.
I know, it's just a habit I have.
I get you. That was me playing part 1. I definitely gotta give part 2 another playthrough. It's been a long time since I played through it.
Okay. Excuse me, sir. I'm actually surprised I remember that guy was there. Whoa.
Super.
It's gotta be close.
But yeah, you have
Oops. What?
it's so interesting how quickly you get to that section there. Because this gives us
snapping.
This
necks,
just gives
bro. Clink.
This just gives us another like perspective on how they kind of secured this location, because they didn't really go over that in the show. It just kind of shows that they just been there for a bit.
Well, I mean, what do you mean though? I mean, like you're not really seeing.
Like
you don't see how they secured it in this too.
Well, you're doing it right now, bro.
Well, I'm not securing the I'm not securing the location. Like I'm running to try and take out Joel myself right now. I'm not trying to secure the place.
No, I'm just saying, like, this just so also happens to be the lodge. Is this not the lodge where
No.
Where they do it? Oh,
No,
it looks like it.
That's where I just ran from all those infected. The lodge the lodge where I do it is where they're all at. Where you wake up at. But you do also see that Abby's a fucking tank.
Yeah, that's the thing. Joel would have been outmatched either way.
In the game, yeah, for sure.
Yeah, he was like almost 60. Like he was pushing almost 60, bro. Like nah.
Bro, she's snapping their necks, bro.
Mark really doing stealth on light difficulty, bro. This is hilarious.
What you want me to do, bro?
No, I'm saying you like on this difficulty, you could literally just walk up to them, and likely they won't even.
You think?
I'm pretty sure
I don't
because
play this
remember
difficulty.
because when you increase the difficulty, the sensitivity of the.
All right, we'll test it. We'll test it on the next one.
Yeah, we'll test it out. Yeah, that's just the theory. That's just the theory.
Oh, the
'Cause,
horse.
like, you
It's like
could,
horse
like-
tracks going. It's kind of like similar to when Ellie was like trying to get to the house and she saw the horse tracks going up, and then she looked back at the town and the horse tracks back going up.
I love the wide shots of the environment.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, they gotta. I know exactly what the fucking issue is now. Okay.
Oh, and for this part here, you could like it's kind of really straightforward. This part is only lengthy if you like stop to like collect the comics and stuff.
Yeah.
Right behind you.
I know. I'm gonna try my best to like. I have that. I just have that mentality of like, oh, like let's just go and
you
get
miss
everything.
being with
I
him?
have to. Like,
Oh no,
kinda stop
I'm
that.
just
With Jesse?
no, I didn't mean it like that. I just meant like it's so interesting how quick like things go to shit. Like look at the mundane things that you're doing.
Oh yeah, I know. Yeah.
We will always be family, but we were just on autopilot.
Hey, how come we never talked about this stuff?
I don't know. It didn't feel. You never really talked to me about Kat.
Yeah, because
It's another thing. Who the fuck is Kat?
About.
Yow.
I,
We
just,
never-
I got the impression that you didn't really like her.
It's
I don't care
one
about
of their
her.
friends from Jackson,
Okay.
and it
think
might
she's a
be
talented
the
artist.
girl that gave Ali
Girl with, like, that tattoo?
Ali that gave Ellie the
And I
tattoo.
think she wasn't right for you.
Well, yeah. It's the
Because it was
yeah,
a friend.
interesting.
It was a friend of hers that
Shut
did it.
Okay.
Yeah. They
It
mentioned.
could be. It
She
could-
mentioned the tattoo
tie
thing
Shiver up
in this
here.
cutscene, but it's just like it's weird that also it's like we just never met first. Like like she was with
yeah.
somebody, but I mean it is what it is. I'm not saying it's a flaw. I'm just saying it's like funny
Mhm.
how it's just that's just how it was.
You want to see something spectacular?
You're gonna point at your face, aren't you?
Nothing is that spectacular.
Oh, brother.
All right, real quick,
Come on.
just real quick.
Also, what's really funny about the juxtaposition here is that like you're kind of like playing as Ellie, and it's kind of like a leisurely kind of.
Right. That's so funny too.
You know what I mean? It's kind of
Yeah.
like a leisurely kind of thing.
And then
'cause, like,
go to
oh, like,
Abby
this
is
just a
fucking
routine.
madness, where she's
Yeah.
sprinting through the fucking.
Look at his view, huh?
Yeah, that's facts. That's facts.
Because like even still,
Nice.
she's been living in
This
Jackson,
route has its perks.
and she's still kind of protected because she
Right.
already knows the area. So it's kind of like that's
What was
really
that?
good attention to detail there.
Come on.
Yeah, but see, I think if they did it like this, people would have complained and been like, it was boring.
Yeah, because this is if you're not physically holding the remote in your hand doing this yourself, this watching this, I don't know how people could watch.
I would love it personally, but like,
Right.
Yeah, I don't know.
because you know, it's just 'cause we have that experience
Man,
with
he
the
was
game, and
funny.
we can see like, oh, like that's so cool that we can, you know, it's like what we played, but like, I love the addition. Excuse me. The addition to
Tell me about rewiring electronics and
of the Jackson whole like fight,
We all
all
need
that
that
whole
sharp
like battle,
703.
like that was so cool.
Yeah, we
Oh,
only
dude,
need to save you three.
that's something that the show kind of
Nailed.
warranted.
Yeah.
And it nailed really well, man. Like clearly drawing their inspiration from Lord of the Rings with the two towers. Like that's
Yep.
even with how well they used the barrels there. Like it wasn't a dumb
No.
like it was not dumb defense. They did lose numbers, but I feel like they were plus two with Tommy on the floor.
Oh, for sure. like they did well, man. They did absolutely well.
And Tommy absolutely conveys every player's experience with a bloater while using a flamethrower.
Hey, I'm gonna guess this bong was Eugene's.
Like you just kind of like just burn at it until like it just finally like falls over and you're
Yep.
like, oh fuck.
Okay, yeah. Now, it's probably,
Wait, aren't the Knicks playing them?
Yeah, the Knicks are playing right now.
Okay.
I think the Pistons were winning last time I saw. Yeah, but see, yeah, but like, look at this. Look at how many times Dina and Eugene, Dina Eugene, Dina Eugene.
Yeah.
Like, it's interesting. Like,
Yeah,
I
like,
do wonder.
That means that was her Joel, basically. Like that
So
was,
that's my point. It's like, yo,
Yeah.
what if happens if Dina and Joel, like, because Dina's probably gonna feel guilty, no? Like, 'cause she could tell, she was like, who the fuck are you? You know, like, oh, you were in the mansion on the hill? You know what I mean? Like, in the show, you know? Dina was very much like,
defensive, almost like, who the
yeah,
hell are you?
like,
bitch?
yeah,
Like,
like this is sus.
The next lookout is.
Yeah.
Like, I do think it's odd that
Back to the horses.
I like. There's no way they didn't do. They had to have a reason to do that. To take. Other than like, oh, we have to make sure we have enough room in the show to do the Jackson Hole battle.
Same clothes yesterday.
You know what I mean? I just feel like
Clean. No judgment.
they're
Patrol. You know,
like.
we're here to kill
I'm
the
not saying
president,
she's gonna be like as mad as Ellie is. You know what I mean?
No,
Like about
no,
the whole
no.
thing. So obviously she's not. I'm just saying, like, is she gonna have that guilt factor of like, man, I was
No,
there. I had a feeling, man. I should have done something. I should have.
No.
I should have went with my gut.
I think it would be weird writing to have her saying any of that because there was nothing during
Can
their
I jump?
run.
Thank you. Sorry, go ahead.
No, it's cool. There was nothing during
I think we should go out like
the parts
Eugene.
the little that we did
a
see of
stroke?
Dina and Joel here
Oh,
Yeah.
that would have
old age.
indicated any kind
Living
of
a long
any of
life.
that. Like
you?
Dina's
No way. Come
Dina
on. You're
pressing
crazy.
Abby like that is just Dina being
talking.
Dina, if anything. I just think
Yeah.
it just shows more of her character there, but I don't think that she'll be guilt-ridden or anything. I think if anything, she will be the same kind of
think
way
she'll be
that
the
Dina
same?
was. Yeah, I think she'll be the same and be like, you know what, Ellie, let me go with you because you're all right. Like it's almost like
Hey, should
being
we
a
check
good
these houses
friend
out?
and going with the good friend
It's quiet, but
and going
we
with your
can if we
friend to
want.
do the
There's enough
thing.
supplies.
Just to kind of like see to make sure that they're okay.
Yeah.
Because, you know, Dina clearly risked a lot going with Ellie.
Right. Absolutely.
dropped.
And then staying.
So,
Eventually, we'll see.
So, like, that just
all those
shows- yeah, it
issues that
just-
happened. But
oh, man, oh my god, that's more tea. I forgot about, yo, there's so many, the only game that's a literal onion, bro.
nah, they're early games. But yeah.
What the
I mean, I can only think of this and God of War, bro.
Oh, there's another game.
this?
But that's it, bro.
No,
can't
there's
think-
probably more.
Oh, Bioshock.
Bioshock. Oh, yeah.
I'll throw Bioshock up there.
Hell are they?
Bioshock, God of War,
go
Last of Us.
That's it, man. That's it. Everything else is just your run-of-the-mill standard.
All right.
Not standard, but
Yeah.
but genre, plotline, paint job.
Oh wait, here we go.
You
Here we
just
go.
apply.
Let's test.
Here we go.
I'm gonna test my shit out. I'm just gonna walk up. No way. No way, bro. Who? Bro,
It's down.
I just walked right up
I
to
told you.
that.
I told you, Mark. I literally told you.
Yo,
Bro. I told you.
that is so funny, bro. I'm literally like walking around, crouch. Fucking overkill, dude. Holy shit.
I'm telling you, man. Like you're about to save a lot of time now.
Yeah, yeah.
You
That's
just
that's
pull
honestly
up,
great. Guys,
Yeah.
as you can tell, I do not play on light difficulty, so put some respect on my name.
And as you can tell, I make sure I 100% everything in the easiest way possible.
Facts. Bro, I was about to fucking SEAL Team 6 this shit.
More runners.
Yeah, there's no need to do that, dude. You could literally, this is the only difficulty that you can average a triple double.
Right. Yo, that is so funny, bro. Oh. This one turned around. Bossa left. Yo, it's like instinct. Oh, ch. He almost saw me.
Yeah, I kind of don't like that there's this lag because like you're reacting and then I'm just
I
like,
know. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'll try
It's
to
cool,
avoid
it's cool.
gameplay.
no, it's all right. It's all right. But
Yeah,
dude,
I mean-
you know you don't need to fight all of them, right?
I know. I just like to.
It's also optional.
I'm a psychopath.
Nah, bro. This is literally Joel
Stab!
through Ellie.
Boy. Okay, here we go. I also think. I wonder if we're gonna see more of Tommy
At all of them?
in this season, because
Well,
this one
you know
this
what-
scene I actually did have to
Still
kill
gotta
him
get the ones in the
because I have to
supermarket.
boost her over here, right?
Let's keep circling the
yeah.
building. There's gotta be a way in.
Tommy also tries it, man. Like Tommy also tries to do
Right.
the dumb thing and
Well, yeah, we'll just say that. Like,
yeah.
so I wonder if we're gonna get more of him because in the game we didn't really get. Can I know, don't I have to boost her over this thing? Am I tripping?
The back of the back of
it
the
back?
back of it. I believe it's the back of it.
Bruh.
Ellie, help me up there.
You can't climb
Wanna
that?
look
I thought you'd be able to climb that. Oh my gosh, this dialogue is this dialogue triggered.
I'm like, bruh, I'm like sitting here already. Wait.
Yo,
There's a
hey,
hole in
video
the
game
roof over there.
developers,
Yeah, I know, I
make
know.
the walk and talk sections better.
Yeah, I think again it's like they held your hand a little too much here in the
Thanks.
beginning.
Look,
Like
See?
it's pretty
Alright.
obvious.
let's figure out.
But
how
that's
to
the
get in.
interesting part about the games
Under here.
that have sequels like this.
Right.
Where it's kind of like, hey, you already know the deal, but this is for those that are literally picking up part 2
Who does that?
before playing part 1.
Oh, Eunice probably would do that.
Oh yeah, Eunice definitely does that.
Boy. Yeah, I think.
Are you clean?
Something else I really liked is that in the show, obviously, like she's smart
Please
in the
die of old
game,
age
like
and have
like
to be
Dina,
infected.
like she's a smart
really don't want to have to shoot you.
person. But it felt like in the
Cool.
show they gave her that moment where she's like when her and Ellie were about to go into that that like building, Dina in the show, Dina was like,
Actually,
wait,
yeah.
hold on. Don't do anything crazy right now. Hold on. Let me just see. And she's like, oh, looks like just 1. And then she's like, no, it's 2. Oh, no, it's 3. Like she has that moment of like being able to tell, like you can see how they work off each other,
This way.
Well, that too, but I'm glad you brought that up because that just goes to show another detail of how much time she's been spending with Joel.
I'm in.
Yes, actually, great.
Yeah.
I didn't even think about that.
Me too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's very
Now that you bring that
Joel-esque.
up,
We check your
yeah,
supplies.
yep. And like how Ellie's kind of like lost her step too.
Yep,
because
because she's so mad and
a
just,
sharper Ellie would have gotten the drop on those guys upstairs way better.
Yep,
Here.
that's
Fix
facts.
yourself
Yo,
up.
look at us, bro.
Come on, man.
Come
Come
on,
on,
man.
dude. This is when you are cursed with knowledge.
You make points you didn't even realize.
You get credits for points you didn't even you know
That
you
does.
I see
Let's see
spores in
here.
there.
Oh yeah,
Masks
dude.
on.
I can't wait to see this
Got it.
interaction for the first time where Ellie like in front of Dina like has to put the gas mask on and she's like, oh god, I fucking hate this shit. Like I don't need this shit.
I don't want
That's
to shoot
so
you in the
funny.
face. Oh, that's so sweet.
Yeah, and she's like, hey, I don't want to have to shoot you in the face. Ellie's like, you won't.
Like I promise
Like-
you, like you're
These
good.
spores mean
Like you're chilling, bro. Don't worry.
keep your eyes peeled for old.
It's just like it's so true. Like that's such a crazy secret to
This
keep,
part of
bro.
the supermarket?
And also, I hope that if there's one thing I hope we get at the
Let's get to the ground.
like at a certain point in the season, I hope that they find a good way to balance the flashbacks because there is this is a super flashback intensive game, especially on the Abby side.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
You
Like-
you revisit a lot of her past
Yeah.
in this, like entire sections of the game that just take place
Yeah. Absolutely.
years prior. Yeah.
Oh, whoa. So this part was, yeah, pretty much from the game, I think, a little bit, or from the like the show. They took this. They're definitely from the game. But the only difference is that Dina was with Ellie down here.
Yep.
Oh well, technically it was. They took these two things out quick. The clickers.
Keep it extra quiet.
Oh, okay, this one I can't do either.
Well, I think the clickers I don't know if that's an upgrade you get in the game early on or something that you can only. That's like an instant kill on them or something like that.
Oh yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah, I mean, well, this is
Yeah.
an instant kill too.
Okay.
But yeah, I mean, it's just so interesting, man. I just love the differences of between the shows and shit.
Make my skin crawl.
The differences they did, and I don't really have any issues with it so far, honestly. Like, Ariel, why don't you go in the Discord in the members only channel? I had our members, shout out to our members, we appreciate you. Ask, their own, questions about the show versus the game, and then also concerns they might have had. You don't have to read every single one, kind of proofread so we don't get
Members only. Let's see. I'm trying to see. Damn, how long ago did you?
in the members only.
Oh, here we go.
Here.
The questions
Thanks.
that we have here are
Careful
from.
with that. I'm a pro.
Yep, it's just from Zay and Pat.
We're not done.
All right.
Let's see. Abby exposition paragraph is ass. Not gonna lie. Knowing her motivation before she killed Joe's.
Okay,
garbage.
so yeah, we already talked about this, right?
Yeah.
I don't know about garbage. I understand how they could. I just think in the eyes of TV, you have to kind of realize it's always going to be different. I talk about this with adaptations all the time. You can never do it shot for shot, only because it just works so differently, like more than we I think realize. If let's say they did that, and we didn't know why this person just killed the main character of the show, and who this person is, and blah blah blah. I think the problem that a lot of people had with Abby's character, the whole time you're playing her, you're pissed. And you're like, yo, like, not me, but like people who were like, had a problem with her. They were pissed, like, yo, who the F is this person? Why am I playing as her? You know what I mean? Like, I just feel like having the context makes it a little bit more easier to, I don't want to say stomach, but like just easier for the viewer to just understand like why it happened this way, etc. You know what I mean? Instead of just saying, yeah, we're just gonna have her kill Joel without anyone knowing anything about them. I don't know. I feel like it works better in a video game to do that than on a show.
Well, Zay, first of all, shout out to you.
Yeah, shout out to you. Appreciate you.
Just thank you for even being one of. I feel like I know the game is sold well and stuff. It's just I don't really speak to a lot of people who have played the game. So when it comes to people giving their 2 cents about it, I always appreciate it. I'm just glad they played it. So Zay, shout out to you. Great Discord profile avatar. That's really Power Rangers all day. I disagree. I think that when it comes to this, part of the game, pun intended, is giving the audience an understanding of why their characters have these motivations, and sometimes these motivations are conveyed in a different way. In the beginning, you're not just seeing it from Abby's perspective. You're literally seeing, even visually, the group is separated from her in the shot.
Impressed with us.
In the wide shot, they are all on one side and she's on her own side.
Leave our numbers.
And right there, she's like kind of contemplating, like, "Yo, I'm going. Are y'all coming with me?" And
Right.
I feel like that just kind of shows like how everybody in the group is not really on board with what she's doing. So if anything, it does just give, you know, more of that layer of a gray area of like, listen, we're down to help you, but
This is kind of getting a little much.
this is getting out of hand.
The only one who's
to,
like really down with it was what's that dude's name? The other Hispanic, the dude from the new Falcon in the MCU.
what's his name, bro?
He said fucking pendejo, fucking spit on him.
I know,
like,
yeah.
Just like in the game, bro.
I'm just gonna call him pendejo for now.
Oscar?
So, no, it wasn't Oscar. I don't
Okay.
think it was Oscar. Started with an N.
And
Was it Nick?
No. It's definitely a Hispanic
Wasn't.
name. Like more than Nick.
Careful when you get up here.
All right, we'll find out soon. But
Whatever.
yeah. But yeah, go ahead.
But yeah, but you know, similar to how, you know, the Abby's friends are like, you know, they're down, but they're like, yo, chill.
Yeah, right.
Dina
Is that
in
for
the
her.
game is that for Ellie.
Yep. Where
I'm
it's-
down, but chill. Like you know, what
Yeah,
are we
like
doing
we're not
here,
gonna go
bro?
crazy, right? Like we're not gonna like
Yeah.
'cause, like the whole show, the entire episode, they keep telling her like, "Hey, you said we weren't gonna hurt anybody else, right?" Like, and you could tell like, "Yeah, of course, we'll just bluff," you know. And I was just like, "That's cap. Stop the cap. Like, you are not.
For real.
You are not serious."
It's getting worse.
Yeah, but you know, it's all a perspective thing. That's the thing, guys.
Yeah.
You know, this all subjective, and also the way and the manner of which these things are filmed and shot, and
Dina, how much further?
even presented, you know, is heavily
Dina?
curated because it's not a video game. Like that's what makes it such a big difference, is that you're controlling your experience, whereas you know the studio is showing you what they think is the best version of the story. So, you know, I think that Abby's arc is still gonna be effective nonetheless, because it's gonna polarize, and that's what it's meant to do.
Yeah.
The next one is.
Yeah.
Well, go ahead, bro.
No, go.
Bro, we're in it now.
I know. I can't. We're in the storm, bro. I
No,
lost
go
it.
ahead.
It's
What
not
were
this
you gonna
way?
say?
Ellie! Thank God.
Um.
Come on. This way. Where are we going?
I can't. Let's talk about the production, bro.
Oh yeah, man.
For that episode,
I love the set.
oh my.
Yeah,
God.
it's shot like literally. I mean, there was one thing that I'll bring up again. There on Thursday, but
Okay.
there was a close up of Abby when she's talking to Joel, and I'm like, the camera's moving, but the background is so blurred out, and I'm like, oh, they probably added this in or something like that. I'm like, oh, this green screen, like why they did this?
Yeah.
Been
Nitpicking.
here?
I am.
Buy it. Never came inside.
Yeah, but they what do you call it? Like this, how the snowstorm was done, man. Like
Someone's locked this place
everything.
up.
Oh, did they shoot that in actual
Somebody
snowstorm?
back
Did I
there.
hear that right in the
I
post
see a bed.
episode thing?
Think we got a squatter? You see another
There's no
one?
way, right? Hello?
What's going on here?
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Is that I was moving something here. I thought I muted it. I'm saying when it comes to filming in conditions like that,
Yeah.
that is highly not likely that they filmed in conditions like that.
Did you watch the post thing they do?
Yeah, usually I'm like knocking out by the time that's playing.
Oh, okay.
But I remember when that part came up, like I'm pretty sure
That's what they said.
the weather was bad. I'm pretty sure the weather was bad, but it wasn't like
Super, obviously
like
not
how-
that much, but
yeah.
like mostly it was a pretty big snowstorm probably still, and they just had to add some more into it. But Wow,
he blew up a
that's
checkpoint,
crazy to like shoot
dug
under
up
those
2
conditions. Still is
killed 3
insane.
soldiers.
Dude, that's kind of like my, at least what I'm getting into now. What I'd like to
He also
film. Like
told
I
me
like
that
landscape shit,
he
man.
and
Like
Tommy
Mhm.
like
slowly
big open
tortured some
spaces and like.
Federal general. I don't know. I don't buy
Yeah.
Tommy.
Speaking of big open spaces and
You could do worse.
hey Max,
What do you mean?
He enjoyed
What did
This
you
is-
go?
this
What did
is
you
def-
see Sinners
to
in?
survive after
yeah,
I'm seeing that shit again tomorrow. I can't wait.
definitely would love to check that out again. But we're definitely gonna review that on Thursday. Brim is sick. Too bad, Brim. That's on
On
you.
a generator.
No, we'll probably do
You
it
literally.
on
That's
Saturday.
crazy.
Like we'll talk about it, but we're not going to go into like.
I
heavy
know,
spoilers.
but like that's why like I don't get why.
Because
Brim
he's
is-
gonna want to watch it, so I would feel bad spoiling it for him. Personally,
Impressive work.
because it's such a
He's a mug. He's
amazing.
a muggle
movie.
for not
You
watching.
can mod your gun
Yeah, he
this
doesn't.
year.
He doesn't like love the movie theater. Weirdo.
No, he really doesn't. He really doesn't. He only likes to go in a group. He doesn't like if it's something that will be up to him. I don't think Brim would like to go to the movie theater.
Yeah,
alone.
exactly. The Tinkerer.
Bro thinks he has to upgrade playing on light, bro. Come
Oh,
on, man.
What do you want me to do, bro? They make you do it. I don't think I'm even allowed. Yeah,
Oh
she's
yeah,
blocking
this is
me.
still tutorial. Yeah, this is still tutorial.
Oh,
Get off
hello.
my eyes. Damn.
Damn, bro, that's not
Look
too
at the
bad
floor.
though. That's not too bad.
There's more stuff down there.
You see a way down?
All right, here we
Not
go.
here.
But yeah, I mean, again, was there another? I think Pat had something too before then. He was saying about. Like I remember Pat had another question.
What's he got?
How do you want
Before-
me to do it? Because like
It's
Zay had
obviously sex
he
then.
he had stuff
That's
and
why I
Pat had
didn't tell
stuff.
you about it.
Yeah, we answered
it's a
we
sex den.
we answered Zay's stuff, right? What was the other
No.
part? The dialogue, we talked about that.
He had like 4 points and then Pat had 2
Okay,
points.
okay. What are the other points that he had?
Oh my god.
Zay said next Dina and Ellie's sex scene removed his ass. I hope they added more to build up the relationship.
I mean, yeah,
Um,
like again.
If you need a sex scene to
Shit.
to do that, my guy, you know, see
That's
ya.
unfortunate.
That's real unfortunate.
Easter egg from the show, the gas mask with the
Hello.
bong.
Yep.
But
That's a collectible.
So smart.
yeah, no, I mean, listen, I think our stances actually are pretty aligned with this stuff. Like,
Yeah, for real.
sex scenes don't really need
Oh.
to be
There we go.
shown,
You think it's still
and I
good?
think they didn't even show the
Does it need to
sex
go back?
actually in this, but I think he just meant
Find
like,
out.
you know, he wanted them to like actually have a moment where they, you know, do more than just kiss
You
at
having
the,
a hard time?
you know what I
I
mean,
get
the
it.
ballroom scene, like you don't have to see it, just, you know, allude to it, like how they do
Give
in
me
this
that.
game.
Oh.
Imagination, bro.
Yeah, no, but just like they're not even together at the time. Is his point? You know what I mean? He's basically saying like
Yeah.
he wanted Joel to be with Tommy and not
Fuck it.
not have
What
Dina
the fuck is
with
wrong
him
with you?
instead. You know,
Got
which
it
is
open,
I
didn't
think it's I think right now people are being a little too harsh on it because I just feel like everything they change, it's always for a reason.
Sounds good.
Whether it
Well,
be
that's
for
the
a
thing,
story
yeah.
reason or it be for
Mhm.
like
I mean,
they want to give it they want to attack it from a different angle, you know, and so like they might take one scene away but they might give us a whole new
trapped.
scene. Like they gave us a whole battle in the city of like think about that. Like
yeah, we got a whole freaking we got a
Can I ask
battle
you a
we got a battle for Jackson and people are worried about if Ellie busted one, bro.
scale of 1 to 10.
My guy, it's not necessary. It is absolutely
Like-
not necessary. You know why? Because I agree with you,
Again,
Mark. If they removed it,
they're gonna add
Okay.
something else in somewhere else. Like it's easy to
Ooh, I
criticize
faltered.
now. That's my point. Like let's just wait until like you can have
How
criticism. I'm not saying you
do you
can't. It's just
Rate.
let's just
from last
wait for certain ones like that, like ones that we know they can correct later on. You know,
Why
if
are
you have
we
an
so
issue with
fucking
how a
like
scene
this?
was done, then okay. You know what I
You said
mean?
It was a mistake.
like, oh, like I didn't like the dialogue they put there
Did
or
I
this
say
that.
that?
That's obviously valid. I'm not saying that, but it's just like for something like this where it's like you obviously can
doing?
add this in a different way somewhere else down the line.
To rate our kiss.
I don't know. Like,
yeah, it's like I you could legit cut a scene like that from anything that I enjoy myself. Like
A 6?
Watchmen, one of the greatest superhero films of all
Yeah.
time.
Like a
You
solid 6.
you remove the Night
Not a lot of
Owl
people around. Yeah, but
Silk
6.
Spectre sex scene,
What?
nothing happens.
I mean, now I really don't know
right?
how
That's
you
very
rate it.
true.
Nothing happens.
Yeah, like
I don't think you do.
Like even even Nolan like tried his hand at like his first like you know kind of raunchy sex scene, and I'm like, I mean it kind of pays off later,
About you?
yeah.
but did need it? Need it
That's
though?
fair. That's fair. I mean, again, I understand. I totally agree. I think, and we'll see the illusion like later on. But I don't know if. But here's another thing.
This better be better than a 6.
It is Ellie going to be like too much grieving, like to be able to actually hook up with her, or like not hook up but just be with her. You know what I'm saying? Like, how does that? Because like think about it, post Joel, they don't really do that much. Like they don't like, physically wise, obviously, like kissing or whatever. So how are you gonna introduce that? You know what I'm saying? Like post his death now. That will be interesting. I think they have a plan.
Well,
and if they don't like have it where that they don't get together like that, I'm actually okay with it. Because they'll probably add some other type of relationship or something like that. I get it. People are gonna want it, but it may not happen till like later on, like much later.
yeah, I don't
Like,
think
like,
that.
like, think about it. I won't. I can't even say it.
Yeah.
But we'll talk about it later once we get there. But and I'll probably tell you offline just so I can have a prediction in the bank. But
Oh, predictions, yeah, say for Thursday.
Yeah.
Because
I don't want. I'll tell you offline because I don't want to tell you on Thursday either. Because I don't want to spoil it for other people.
This way.
Okay, I get you. Imagine, give your general prediction and your spoiler prediction.
Right. And then Zay mentioned something about Tommy, right? How we added exposition to or added something.
Yeah, that was his next thing. Tommy conflict is cool because it adds more layers to him leaving Jackson.
Yeah, I think I agree.
And that. Yeah, I mean, but it's already. I feel like even in the game, I still think it's similar because he's still risking so much by even stepping out the gate.
Oh yeah, no, I think it adds more context in terms of like you see the relationship that he has with his father. You know what I mean? Like, and he obviously has a child.
Okay.
And,
Yeah.
Or do they have a child? They do.
No, she's pregnant.
Oh, she's pregnant, right?
Yes.
But yeah, like you see that, and so like
what a moment.
Yeah, it's gonna be. Also, you saw that they kept the what do you call it? That like white noise there. You know when the shot went off, like you hear like it's like muffled.
Yeah. I love
They
that.
kept that in the show. Yeah.
I love that because it gives you this sense of like, oh wow, like who the hell saves her here? And you're like, whoa.
Right. Woo! Weave.
I mean, even still at this point in the story, in the video game, you don't know why she's doing it.
Yeah, no. Woo! Weave. Yo, curb stomping them is crazy.
This sucks that the pipe only lasts like 4 hits, bro.
I know, right? I feel like what is it, 5? I think. Yeah, 5. Like I feel like it definitely could add.
That's fully upgraded. Fully upgraded.
No, right now it's 5.
Oh, okay.
Push, push.
Push it up onto the car.
I don't know.
Getting inside. I'll get the gauntlet to the
I'm just excited, man. I'm trying to just keep the mindset of like, yeah, like once. Oh shit. Oh. Keep the mindset of like I'm trying not to like go and be like super critical immediately, just because I want to see what they do instead, and because like people like that Jackson scene, you know, like them adding that whole battle, you know what I mean? So it's like
It worked.
it does. So like you have to kind of keep that mindset of like, all right, if they add it there, then you know they can add something else that I like that'll offset this. So let's just try to keep a cool head, I guess, is what is my thing, you know. Just try to enjoy for what's happening, because this shit is. Oh yeah, this thing is got a lot of kick to it. Sure. So yeah, just have patience. I think this is gonna be good.
Yeah, because if it's one thing you're gonna get here is payoff. That's
Exactly.
for sure.
Like, no way.
And that's the thing. Payoff doesn't always necessarily mean that you win. It doesn't
Right.
always
It's payoff for the story.
Mean,
Like not,
Exactly.
Like again, nobody wanted Joel to die. You know what I mean? Like
yeah.
that whole scene was sad as hell, but it's a payoff of his own actions, like consequences. Payoff's gonna be something good or bad, like you said, you know, and like bad for you as the one experiencing it, in the sense that you may wish it didn't happen, but it makes sense.
Yeah,
You know,
it's such a good.
Hey, I'm Tommy.
It's such a good way to convey the story as well, because it's just like, oh shit, like you're doing all these things, you're going through all these motions, and then for this to happen now, and then for them to have you play as her, it's just like, oh my god, that is his brother. I know these guys, like I spent over 30 hours with them the game before, like, what do you mean? What do you mean, bro? Like, this traumatized me last night, man. This was crazy.
Yeah.
Seeing that again, I was just like, damn. And you know, I kind of can't front, bro. I was looking to like heavily criticize this episode.
You were looking to criticize?
Well, yeah, I was gonna judge it. If they didn't stick the landing with that emotional beat there, I was gonna be like, yeah, bro, the game. This is why the game is better. But the show has been able to match every emotional beat perfectly.
Yeah.
I was sitting there crying. I was sitting there crying just like I was playing the game.
Dude, I was
still
sitting
hit-
there devastated. I was like,
Yeah.
oh my god, bro, like. Even though I was like, yeah, I know this, I know what happens in the game. I'm like, someone save him, someone get in there.
Yeah.
Like let Ellie save her. Just kill Abby now. No, I'm just kidding.
But remember,
yeah.
you know, to actually give our, I mean, I don't know if you joined me on this, but in this kind of prediction, but we kind of like spitballed it a bit a long time ago. Talking about like, yo, do we think that they're gonna kill off Joel? Like, is that something that they're just gonna keep him in the show? Like, are they gonna spin the show on its head and like change it up?
To cover a bite mark?
And they just like, my guy Craig, my guy Neil got the letter. They were like, listen, Pedro is in high demand. We cannot change a single thing about this story.
Immune, so it
we
healed.
got to keep it pushing
Fucked up teeth
because he
lines
is
and cysts and-
just
Fuck you.
so integral to the
I told you
entire
a real
like
fucking
plot of the story.
Tell you a real
So
fucking story.
Oh, you want
I feel like
You know what's so funny?
keeping
right
Joel
here?
alive.
Sorry. She
Oh, that's
told
cool.
her,
Jesse?
I'm immune. She didn't
Just
believe
stay
her.
there, okay?
Like, she's like, yo, I'm
Yeah.
trying to tell you the truth.
I'm
around.
immune.
What are you doing?
Kidding me.
Bro, Jesse's like, yo, what the
You're
fuck?
supposed to be on patrol.
Yo, hey, 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 yo.
Why are you here?
People are counting on you. You get that? What we do matters.
Well, then why aren't you at the fucking lookout?
I forgot he
Because Tommy and
lectures
Joel
them.
didn't show up.
What do you mean?
We waited for them for an hour. I was looking for their horses when I saw lights.
Maybe they just went back to town. Without being replaced. No way. How much of their region have you covered?
Not much.
Then we split up.
I forgot he
Go at it
lectured
from
them a little
different
bit,
sides.
you know?
We can cover the whole
You see
thing
the
in a few
leadership
hours.
from
I don't like
Jesse
running
for
solo.
sure.
We don't know what's out there.
Well, that's
Exactly,
why,
but
but
they
the
need
thing
help.
is that in the show, they still say that. They
Yeah,
mentioned that.
yeah, like we all know
Doesn't-
you're gonna take over Jackson.
Exactly. We
I'm
all
like,
know you're gonna be the
damn.
leader, Jackson. Yeah, this is that. They're laying the groundwork for it. They're still solving for X by changing the equation, bro.
I wonder if he's also gonna like. What if he joins them? You know?
It would be different from the game because Jesse
It would
does
be.
pull up. He
But-
does pull up in Seattle later on, but
Oh right. Oh, it's right. Yeah, he is supposed to just show up later.
yeah, I don't know. I don't know because if I still think Dina needs to go because that's part of the reason why Jesse pulls up.
Wait, hold on. Aren't we missing a few of these people in the show? Hold on, wait. 1, 2.
Let's get inside.
Yeah, we're. I'm not tripping. 1, 2, 3, 4 counting Abby, 5 Mel, and then
Oh yeah, they had way less people with them. There
6,
was only
7.
like 5 of them there. Yeah, they were rolling deep. Yeah, they were rolling deep here.
Scared us.
Manny.
How you guys doing?
Yeah,
That's his
Manny,
name.
that's his name.
I saw his face
Yeah.
and I remembered.
Thanks. Yeah. Can I talk to you for a minute?
So
You
Owen.
want to get those saddles off?
No, it's all right.
There's Mel.
Light out the storm. We'll get here. Got any brushes or towel or anything? You are nothing but lucky.
You have no idea.
We don't get electricity in here. Where the fuck have you been?
There are solar panels on the roof.
Who are these people? How long y'all been here?
Since yesterday.
Yesterday.
Yep.
What are y'all doing out this way?
Just passing through.
Oh.
You two live nearby?
We do. A few hours down the hill. Y'all should come back with us, restock before you head out.
Appreciate it. I'm Mel, by the way.
Tommy, this is my brother. Joe.
When he says Joel.
Y'all act like you heard of us or something.
Because they have.
Nora, all clear?
He's out. Put him against the wall.
Tommy! Get off me! Get off me!
Yo. God, trauma again.
Yeah, this is what feeling jumped is like why like in a video game that you can't like do anything to control anything else. Like I legitimately thought she was gonna blow his brains out right there, bro.
I know.
Guess.
Why don't you say whatever speech you got rehearsed? Get this over with.
Tourniquet his leg. Do it.
Mel's like, you're tweaking. Her face, bro.
Don't you fucking move. God! Damn it!
Great casting on Elliot too. I mean on Owen. I mean, sorry.
People said that Pedro looked old, like too old. I'm like, yo, Joel looked old here.
Oh my gosh, bro! Like he was like 60 something here. Like, they advanced. He was already like 40 something in pre-pandemic.
Joel! Tommy!
Man. Here we go.
What a line too.
Yeah,
like,
you don't get to rush this.
You don't get to rush this. Which is also kind of a triple entendre, if you think about it.
Explain that. What do you mean by that?
So first entendre, you don't get to rush this, or obviously, like, as a player, you can't skip through this.
You could. I could if I wanted to.
Joel!
Which is crazy. Which is crazy. But you would be literally you would be stripping yourself of the story.
Yeah.
With a pun there. Hold up. But the second entendre is you literally don't get to rush through any part of this at all. Like, you have to...
Oh, I see what you're saying, yeah.
You have to, like, literally do all of these things to lead up to this point. And that's what kind of makes you go, you know what, I'm in. Like, I gotta keep going with the story, because, like, ain't no way I just did all these damn chores. Just to watch Joel die. You know? And then the third entendre is, like, literally... Ellie cannot rush this.
Yeah, so in the show,
if Ellie pushes, she will get clapped.
I think it happened in this room in the show, instead of in the basement. Like this basement in here. Yeah. Oh.
Yeah, guys. So we're reaching the.
Pin her down! Get off me! Get her hand!
I mean, we gotta see this, bro. This is crazy, man. Can we even show this on YouTube? Like,
Okay. Yeah, we can. People played this game on YouTube.
That's crazy.
You're gonna fucking die!
Yeah, you see the anger here.
What's going on?
Versus
Let him go.
Bella.
Who is that?
Let him go!
She was like, no, please don't do this. You know what I mean?
What the hell did you expect? We gotta get out of here before the whole town's on top of us.
Oh, man.
You're done.
You want what I want, right?
End it. Now.
Yo.
Joel, get up. Joel, fucking get up. Please stop.
Oh, okay.
Please don't shoot. Joel, please get up. No! Fucking kill you.
Bro, like she low-key did it worse in the show.
That's what I said.
Yeah, you were right.
Bro, she was punched. Dude, she beat him so bad. The golf club was broken. In the show, she had to stab him with the handle. Yo, and they also left her conscious in the show to like.
Yep.
Ellie.
Yeah, and in
I'm sorry.
and what's it called? In the show, she gets her ribs cracked.
Yeah. It was more brutal in the show, I think. Like definitively. Man. Trauma. Pain. Suffering. Oh my god, what a shot too. Like, I give so much credit to like game cinematographers, bro. Too, like, because usually I would imagine most of the time they're probably not like the ones making it. You know, they have to like kind of say what they want. I would imagine. I mean, I don't even know the process, but I bet you it's fucking difficult.
Yeah, this. All right, I think they stopped. They didn't even get to
I
this
know.
point.
I'm just waiting till the cutscene's over.
Alright. But yeah, guys, I'll save more of these questions for Thursday because I think
You probably answered
they'll
some
actually.
of them just talking.
Yeah, we probably did.
But yeah, like guys, this is you know, first episode. Come through, chill for the next few. We might be doing these in just groups of 2. So like, and maybe in 2 weeks you'll get another video. Just because that way we can just have enough of the gameplay to actually, you know, make a good video for you guys and have enough time to talk and yap. But
Maria wants to make
I
sure
feel like
you're
if
eating.
What's up?
I'm trying to remember what this scene was. Oh, just food. Oh, right.
Yeah, this is like.
At least, like, you whipped? You whipped or not?
Do this smart. We'd be leaving Jackson vulnerable.
So they just get away with this?
Nobody wants that.
Yeah, but that's what's happening.
What if we get hit by hunters again?
Is this you talking or is this her?
It's a valid point.
If it were you or me, Joel would be halfway to Seattle already.
No, he wouldn't.
He absolutely fucking would be.
Well, we don't even know for certain that they're from Seattle.
Washington Liberation Front. That's what you said was on those patches.
What if they stole those jackets?
That's...
What the WLF move?
What are you doing? You know what? I'm leaving tomorrow. And if you want to come with me, great.
That's soundboard. What are you doing?
You have no idea what you're walking into. You don't know how large that group is, how armed.
I don't care. You can't talk me out of this.
It's crazy to me how people miss the point of this fucking game, man.
Mm-hmm.
And we'll get to all that stuff later on. But my God.
Damn, bro. Like, this is, like, it's crazy, man. Like, because
to Maria.
we're also selfishly like, yeah, Ellie, do it.
Yeah.
No, she won't budge.
Dead ass.
I'll figure something out.
Well, that's how you make good conflict.
Yeah,
man.
Ellie, do it.
One day.
For real.
No, yeah, no. I remember at this point, I'm like, fuck this shit. Let me at him. Let me go to
Exactly.
Seattle.
I'm not going to WLF play patty cake, bro.
Punish your ass. Let me tell you something, Tommy. Let me tell you something. He's wearing red. Let me tell you something, Red.
He's wearing blue.
No, his button down under the jacket.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's the Punisher, right? He just distinguishes you by whatever color you're wearing most.
Exactly.
Let me tell you something. Turquoise.
Man. Talk about a complicated fucking...
Yeah, this is...
just pain.
Yeah.
Just fucking pain, man. And guys, I know this is a little over where episode 2 ended, but I'm just letting the cutscene finish so we have a clean starting point for the next time.
Wearing his shirt too, bro. That's
I
hard.
know, bro. I think this should transition soon-ish.
Oh yeah, because you have to walk
Yeah, don't have to
to
walk
this
there,
place,
yeah.
bro.
I want to stop at his house before we leave. We just have to pick something up. Okay.
Yeah, here we go. And okay, cool.
I couldn't get to the horse.
All right, guys. Again, thank you again for tuning in. We appreciate it. And again, expect another video in probably like 2-ish weeks. Just to capture 3 and 4, like episodes 3 and 4 for from the show. And we appreciate it. And let us know, drop a comment or whatever in terms of, questions and stuff like that. And if you want to join our Discord, you can always find go on our social medias. We have all of it linked. And yeah, we appreciate you guys, man. For real.
Yeah, this is great, man. This is always fun, man. Appreciate this and appreciate y'all. Peace.
Peace.